YouTubers, fellow RCers. Marshall here, Budget Guy RC. Marshall got some stuff in the mail, or Budget Guy, whoever you want to call him. Got some stuff in the mail. Oh, I got a pup too. Now we have 2 dogs. This is Sweetie. She's a little terrier mix of some kind. Somebody didn't want her, so we ended up taking her. And then of course we still have Shaggy, which is the Yorkie mix. Here he comes. Here comes Shaggy, the Yorkie mix. So here's Shaggy. We got Shaggy and Sweetie. So now we got 2 terriers. A Yorkie terrier mix, and then this whatever terrier mix she is. But I'm fixing to open up some mail here, show you what I've got. Some of it I got last week, about the middle of the week, and some of it I got the beginning of this week, today. So, oh Lord, them little dogs, they will get up all over you if given half a chance. But you gotta love them. They're as sweet as they can be. Like I said, got some stuff in the mail. Some of it middle of last week to the end of last week, and some of it today. And I just wanted to do an unboxing video, opening video, whatever, of all the mail I got recently gotten. Show y'all what's, coming up for Budget Guy RC. If the little one here will give me 5 seconds. She's new, she's a pup, and she is just wide open. Yeah, Sweetie. She is wide open. So, I'm going to go ahead and open some of this up real quick. Okay. First, I ordered me a new set of blades for my Helimax quadcopter, the 1SQ VCAM. Ordered me another set of blades for it because I knew I was going to be crashing it some more. The original one, the 1SQ VCAM, comes with white blades on the front, black blades on the back. But the 1SQ without the camera comes with the orange blades on the front and black on the back. I really didn't care which blades I got, as long as I have a different color from the front and the back. So it's going to have orange on the front, black on the back. And then if I decide to order the other ones, it'll have white on the front and black on the back. It don't really matter to me as long as it's got blades. That was my first little package there. Then, got another little package in the mail. This is from Helimax too. That's my new Helimax battery. I've got a 250 amp that came with the quad. And ain't really no flight time with that thing. So I ordered me a 350 milliamp to get a little more flight time out of it. But I'll show y'all these a little closer up when I get through taking everything out of the pack. I'll show y'all everything a little bit close up before I end the video. Just bear with me a second. Get the next one opened up. She's very curious, as you can see. Now this one, I was told to go after. Well, I wasn't told to go after, but I'd watched somebody else with this on YouTube. Y'all definitely probably know of him. Jason over at Codes Empire. Real nice guy, great family. I mean, just awesome channel to watch. I was told that it was something new he was trying. He did a video on it where he took one of his old red cats. He put this stuff on it. Anyway, I was on watching Codes Empire, and they put this red cat, like, through a real torture water experiment. I didn't expect it to, handle all this, but it did. They took this thing, they dumped a 5-gallon bucket of water on it. Then they took and turned around and submerged it down in a 5-gallon bucket of water and ran this truck, and this thing worked out great. And I know everybody uses what is that, liquid electrical tape, or everybody uses plastic dip to do all their, waterproofing. Well, I bought some of that liquid electrical tape, and that stuff's really, really thick and gunky and gooey, and it looked like it would be a pain when you're doing like your little circuit board inside your receiver. When you open up the little case of your receiver and you take out the little circuit board and you're spreading it on there with like the little brush and flipping it over and spreading it on the side, it looked like it would be real gummy and gunky and make it harder to get your little box back around it and get it closed. So when I saw what they had used, this stuff spread a real thin layer on both sides, and Jason said it was real easy to snap the little case back together around it once he had waterproofed it. So I decided to go with what they went with, and I picked up some silicone conformal coating. It's a silicone conformal coating sealant to use on your RCs. Now, this is a flexible coating for printed circuit boards for resistance against moisture, corrosion, and thermal shock. It protects and insulates electrical and electronic components and assemblies, including generators, motors, transformers, relays, and solenoid coils. And then it tells you what to use for cleanup if you make a mess. So, we're going to give this a try because Jason using it over there at Codes Empire, I saw how it worked on that Red Cat truck of theirs. And if it can work on that, it's worth giving it a try. And I had went, while I was waiting on that to come in and be shipped to me, I went and stopped by the old auto parts store. And everybody knows what this is. Well, most people do. Marine grease. I'm going to do a little waterproofing, well, making sure it's waterproof, on that crawler of mine, that Exceed Max Stone 10. Because it says from the factory, I've looked at everything on there, the servo, the receiver, and the ESC. And they all say waterproof. But cheaper RC like that, being a low budget type RC, I'm figuring water resist, water resist, water resist, no waterproof. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to slap this on the circuit board for the ESC and for the receiver. And then I'm going to open up the servo and put a little bit of marine grease right there around the opening at the front. And when I close it back up, then I'm going to take this and go around where it comes apart at and just put a little coating around there to seal it up and put it back on. And then I'm going to open up the diffs, as everybody knows, and put the famous marine grease in there. To keep the water from getting to my bearings and to my gears and everything. But that's what this is. So thanks, Jason, over at Codes Empire. I will be trying it out shortly to see how it works, because I'm ready to get my rig waterproof, so that way when I do find some better trails, I can hit them and don't have to worry about, oh man, I can't go there. It might roll over into the water and kill it. One more package here. I haven't tried the spoon thing that some people are trying on YouTube yet. Don't know how that would work, but may try it another time. Alright, that's the last thing I had to open. Alrighty. I ordered these after my last time at the track. And figured, hey, it can't hurt. It may even help. Get that out of the way. There you go. That's for the front. These are from Team Associated. Well, actually it says Factory Team Associated. And it says Truck Front Suspension Spring Tuning Kit. It's got different spring rates. The green is the softest. They're 2.99 spring rate. Then you have silver, which is 3.22. Then you have the blue, which is 3.45. Then you have the gold, which is a spring rate of 3.70, and then you have the red, which is the hardest springs, which is 3.90 spring rate. And that's the front ones. The back ones are different spring rates, going from, because your back's not, apparently they don't want your back to be as hard as your front. The back go from green at 1.90, silver 2.10, blue 2.55, gold 2.75, and red 2.95, instead of the 3.90 on the red for the front. So here's what the back ones look like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end up pulling my factory ones off, and I'm going to end up going through these, trying these different sizes, these different ones. I think these, I wanted shorter ones than mine, but at my local track, where I actually take it, the hobby store that's there at the local track, he had them, he had the perfect height. They were like this. They were way shorter than these, way shorter than mine, but he only had, it was like an assortment. They come with like 2 short black ones, 2 short orange ones, 2 short red, 2 short green. They were like 26 bucks for 10 shock springs. And somebody had told me, why don't you just cut yours down, Drew, make them a little bit shorter, that way it'll automatically drop your ride height. And he said, then play around with the different colors to get your different, you know, spring rate that you want for the rear and for the front. So I went on eBay and typed in, you know, shocks, you know, springs for short course trucks. Well, these were the first ones that popped up. I spent $21.51 getting both of those shipped to me. And that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 10 for the front, 10 for the rear. So I've got 5 different ones 5 different sets I can put on the rear, 5 different sets I can try on the front to get my spring rate the way I want it. So what I'll probably do is maybe cut a section of the top of these off and go towards the top. So that way when I put everything back together on the shop, it'll let my truck lower down some more. I was suggested that by a couple of racers out there at the track. They said cut part of the top part of the shock off, just a little bit of it off, and it'll help lower that truck down a little bit more. And then once you get the right spring rate set up, for the left, for the right, for the back, and for the front, once you get the right spring rate set up, that thing should stick a lot better. But it's just something I'm going to try. Now, for the last thing real quick, I want to thank Old Wolf RC for sending me the decals he had sent me. Any of y'all who watched my last video of me out there at the track, at the end, you saw me do the close-up of my truck, and it had Codes Empire across the roof, and it had Old Wolf RC. Like I said, they sent them to me. They went straight on the rigs. Loved them. They went straight on rigs. I got Old Wolf RC over there on my son's short course truck too. That'll be shown the next time he runs it. We'll do a close-up on that. Wanted to let everybody know I've hit, I think it's 72, 73 subscribers now. So I'm really happy about that. Thank you to everybody who is subscribed. And thank you to everybody who watches. I really appreciate it. Especially when I've been at this like 3 months and a week. I'm really surprised, really blown away to have that many subscribers, you know, in that amount of time. Hey, basically 3 months and 8-9 days, and I've got, you know, over 70 subscribers. So I'm really thrilled, really happy about that. Well, I'm gonna get ready to end this, but I want to bring the stuff and kind of show it closer up real quick before what all I got in the mail, and then close this out. All right, there they are. See if I can get that a little bit better to focus. The part number is 1582. That's the rear. And as you can see, hold on a second. As you can see, 295, 2.75, 2.55, 2.10, and 1.90. Those are for truck and buggy rears. And again, that was part number 1582. Now this one, see, 3.90, 3.70, 3.45, 3.22, and 2.99. And that is part number 1580. Then you have quadcopter blades from Helimax. And then you have the newest battery, which is the 350 milliamp. And then you have the silicone conformal sealant, 55 milliliters, 2 full ounces is what it's called. The number on this, like Coach Empire said, would be 422B. You should be able to look it up. Yeah, 422B is where it's at right there. I can't get it to zoom in right now and focus for me, so I'm not even going to try. But it's 422B, silicone conformal coating. It's by MG Chemicals. Right there. I ordered it off of Amazon. But you can, I think you can find it on eBay. But good gravy, it costs a lot. It's like $10, but then it's like $15 shipping. So I went with Amazon instead on that thing. And then again, here's my marine grease, so I can put in them the front and rear diffs and everything, and straighten out that crawler when I get ready to waterproof it. Well, this is Marshall from Budget Guy RC, telling everybody to have fun RCing. Catch you on the next video. Later.